So clear everyone? Increment and decrement operators. Now, so let us see the assignment operator. So far, by using increment and decrement operators, we are able to increase value only by 1, or we are able to decrease a value only by 1, right? But sometimes if you want to increase value more than 1, or if you want to decrease a value more than 1, then how can we achieve this? So plus plus will perform addition, right? Plus plus will increment the value by 1, minus minus will decrement the value by 1, only 1. But I want to increase a value by 5, or I want to increase a value by 10. Similarly, I want to decrease the value by 5, I want to decrease the value by 10. So how it is possible? So we can use shorthand operators. So these operators we can use. So these are the operators we can use. So let me show you how can we use these operators. Okay, we can call it as assignment operators. So let me create a new class. Yes, because these are arithmetic related operations, right? Because plus, minus, subtractions, these are all related to numbers. So only arithmetic operators we can do it. So how can we increase the characters? How can we increase the characters and string? It doesn't make any sense, right? So only for numbers these operators will work. Okay, so now we'll see assignment operators. Equal is the most assignment operator that we will assign the value to the variable. And other than equal to, we also have some more types of operator. We also call them as a shorthand operators. Okay, let me show you something here. So what are the assignment operators which we have? These are all assignment operators. These are all assignment operators. Equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, modulo division equal to. It's very simple or they. So we can say int a equal to 10. I want to increase a value by 1. So normally how we will write a equal to a plus 1 or a plus plus. But this time I want to increase a value by 5. A value I want to increase by 5. So normally how we will write an expression? A equal to a plus 5. Right? So after that if you print a value, then you will get a 15 because initial value of a is a 10. Now here we are adding 5, a plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15 again, reassigned to the a. Now we got a 15 here. So here what we are doing basically we are increasing a value more than 1. If it is a 1 we can directly use increment operator plus plus. But here if you want to increase more than 1, you can write expression like this, or in short way we can write a plus equal to 5. This is called shorthand assignment operator. A plus equal to 5. You don't need to write variables multiple times. Simply you can say a plus equal to 5 plus equal to. So this operator will increase a value by 5. So this will also gives you the same result, 15. Okay. So this is a way we can increase value more than 1. Okay, suppose I want to decrease the value by 1. So this is for incrementation. Now I want to decrease the a value by 5. Decrease. Then how can we write an expression? A equal to a minus 5. A equal to a minus 5. So a value, current value of a is 10. 10 minus 5, 5. So the current value of a becomes 5. So when I execute this, you will get a 5. Because we decrease a value by 5. Same expression you can write like this. You can say a minus equal to 5. So not only 5, you can use any number. A minus equal to 5. This is another shorthand assignment operator. A minus equal to 5. So this will reduce the value by 1. So now we will get a 5. Same expression. You can write like this. A equal to a plus 5. You can directly shortcut. You can write a plus equal to 5. Or you can write a minus equal to 5. Okay. So this is a plus equal to and also minus equal to. So star equal to, slash equal to, modulo division. So how can we use these operators? So just observe this. So this is the one example. Just comment this first. And at the time of practicing, you can just remove the comments and do practice. You can now say example 2. So when I say int a equal to 10, now I want to multiply this a. Okay, let's say a equal to a star 2. A equal to a into 2. So when I print a value, what is an output of this statement? What's an output of this statement? A star 2, 20, right? So because current value of a is 10, 10 into 20, 10 into 2, 20. 20 will again reassign to the a. Now here we will get it 20 as an output. So this is our expected normal expression. A equal to a star. Okay, so instead of writing two variables, you can simply, in shortcut, you can write like this. A star equal to 2. A star equal to 2. So a is multiplying with the 2 and again reassign the new value into the same variable. So this is another shortcut way. A star equal to 2. Now we wanted 20. So this is exactly the same as this one. Similarly, slash equal to modulo division equal to same thing. So there's a example. Okay, so I can say int a equal to 10. And now I can say if you divide this a by 2, how can we divide? A equal to a slash 2. This is how we can do, right? A equal to a slash 2. A value 10, 10 by 2, 5. So what is an output you are getting here? By print a value, what's an output of this? So here 10, a value 10, 10 divided by 2. What is an output? Slash. Slash operator will return the quotient value, which is 5. So this is division operator. And instead of writing a equal to a slash 2, in shortcut we can simply write a slash equal to 2. Shorthand operator. This will also gives the same result. Fine. Okay. Same thing you can apply for modulo division also. So this is example 4. So instead of slash, you can simply say modulo division. So normally how we will write a equal to a percentile 2. So this will do the division and the remainder will store into the a. So here also it will do the same. So when you print a value, what is an output you will get here? This is modulo division operator. 2 5s are 10, remainder is 0. So 0 is a remainder. So these are all shortcut operators. You can also write expression like this, nothing wrong in Java. Okay, but if you look at these type of expressions somewhere, you should not be confused. Okay? You should understand that expression. So that's why I'm saying all these things. Nothing wrong. You can use normal expression also if you are not familiar with this. It will work. Okay, these are Java specific related operators. These are all comes under assignment operators. So here equal to is an assignment operator. It will basically assign the value into the another variable. And I forgot to tell you one more operator, guys. In the relational operators, we also have a double equal to, right? So here we have seen double equal to means it will compare the two values. If both are equal, returns true. Both are not equal, return false. So now you guys can tell me what is the difference between double equal to and single equal to. Double equal to and single equal to. What is the difference between double equal to operator and single equal to operator? Double equal to is a relational operator which will be used for comparing the two values and returns the true or false. Okay? Whereas equal to is a assignment operator which will assign the value into the variable. So totally different. Okay? You should not use double equal to in every place. So whenever you want to assign data, use just a single equal to. Whenever you want to compare something, you just use double equal to. Is this clear, everyone? Difference between double equal to, single equal to as per Java. So double equal to is a relational operator, comparison operator. It will compare the values and returns true or false. Whereas the single equal to will just assign the value to the variable. So it is an assignment operator. Fine. So now let us move on to the last one. Conditional or ternary operator. Question mark and colon. This is called conditional or ternary operator. Question mark and colon. So how to use this? Question mark and colon. So we need to know the syntax first. And if you know the syntax, you can easily use it. So ternary operator or conditional operator we can also call. So the syntax is, first we specify the variable equal to expression question mark, okay, and here result 1 colon result 2. So this is a syntax actually. So with this syntax we can use ternary operator, question mark colon. So here the question mark comes and here the colon comes. So this is the expression actually, the syntax. Let us see one example how we use this ternary operator and where to use. Take a new class and name it as ternary operator. So very easy, just try to understand this. So what is the syntax? So this is the syntax. If you know the syntax, you can easily use it. Okay. So now let me show you one example. Example 1. How to use ternary operator. Here I am taking two variables. Int a equal to 100, b equal to 200. Int a equal to 100, b equal to 200. Now I want to find which one is largest number. I just want to print whichever largest or not. A is largest or b is largest, b is the largest number. So that we need to find through program. I don't want to directly print a and b. If I print the value, I have assumed, I have decided 200 is the largest value. No, the program should decide. According to the condition, it will automatically check which one is the largest number and it should bring as an output, largest number as an output. Okay, basically we have to first compare these two. Whichever is the greatest number, that we have to print in the console window. That's our requirement. So by using this ternary operator, we can achieve this. Just observe very carefully. Here, int, I'm taking one variable called x. Just observe the syntax. The same syntax, I'm just replacing it. So first thing is what? Variable. So here I'm taking one variable, int x, equal to expression. Expression means what? The comparison. So here in the bracket, I can say 100, okay, or I can say a, b I have taken it. So let's take a equal to 200 and b equal to 100. Anything is fine. So here I am taking a greater than b. This is called expression. This is called comparison. So here we are comparing it. So expression. Then question mark. So result 1, result 2 is what? Result 1 I can say a, comma, result 2 I can say b, and then semicolon. So this is the complete ternary operator expression. And after writing this, you can just print the value of x, then what will happen? So how exactly it will work? So let us try to understand this. This is our expression, right? So a value 200, b value 100. So a is a 200, b value is 100. What this expression will return, true or false? A greater than b, true or false? True. So if this expression returns a true, then the first a value will be assigned to the x. Okay? If that expression returns a true, the a value will assign to the x. If this expression is true, this a value will assign to the x, then here we will get a value. So if I execute this, just observe. Okay, let me just run this. So you can see we got a 200. How we got a 200 here? So a greater than b, true or false? True. If it is a true, a value is assigned to the x. What is an a value? 200. 200 is assigned to the x. How we got a 200 output. Okay, suppose I change that expression. A less than b. then what will happen? Expression true or false? False. If the expression is false, then the b value assigned to the x, and then here x will print the b value, which is 100, like this. So how exactly this ternary operator works? If the expression is true, then the a value will be written. If the expression is false, then b value will be returned to the a. So this a value will store in x. If the expression is false, b value stored in the x. So according to this, if you want to find largest of two numbers, how can we do it? You can say a greater than b. If a greater than b, a is largest. If a greater than b false, then b is the largest. So like this you can use ternary operator. So let me show you one more example you guys can understand. So when I execute this will return 100 because b is got written into x. This is one example. Let me take another example. So this time you guys can tell. Okay, let me comment this. Now example 2. Just observe how I am writing the statement. First tell me it is valid or not. Int x equal to, x is a variable. Okay, in the expression I am writing 1 equal to 1. Question mark 100 colon 200. Okay, now I am printing the value of x. Now tell me output of the x. First of all, tell me this statement is valid or not. Is the statement valid or not? Yes or no? Line number 20. The statement is valid or not? Yes. Obviously it is valid. Why? Because x is a variable, 1 equal to 1 is an expression. This will return true or false. So that expression is always written true or false. Here which one it will return? 1 equal to 1 is true. Right? So if it is a true, 100 will assign to the x. If the expression is false, 200 will assign to the x. Okay, now what is an output of x here? Obviously 100. Because condition is true. Expression is true. So 100 is assigned to the x. Then we got an x. So this expression is perfectly correct. Okay, now let me write another type of expression. Int x equal to, my expression is 1 equal to 2 question mark. Okay, question mark. I can say 200 colon 100. Okay, now tell me the value of x is what? What's the next value? 200 or 100? Obviously it is 100. Why? Because this expression returns false. If the expression returns false, the 100 will assign to the x. So the x value is 100. X value is 100. Perfect. Okay, so guys, now you understood how exactly this ternary operator is working? Yes, I will show you. We can also use it for strings also. Yes. So first of all, have you understood how exactly this ternary operator is working? First it will check the expression. If it is a true, the first value assigned to the variable. If it is a false, the second value assigned to the variable. That's how it will work. Okay, so I will show you more examples. You will understand this better. So now my requirement is, this is example 2. So example 3. So here I will take one variable person age. There's a 30. I want to check this person is eligible for vote or not. I want to check this person is eligible for vote or not. Through ternary operator, I want to print eligible or not eligible, simply based on the age. So my condition is, if the person age is greater than or equal to 18, he is eligible. Is less than 18, he is not eligible. That's the condition. So how can we achieve this? Using ternary operator. Very simple. First, create a variable called resultant. And what could be the expression here? When he is eligible for vote, if the age is greater than or equal to 18, he is eligible for vote. So here I am taking that variable. Person age, okay, greater than or equal to 18. This is the expression. Percentage is the variable I have already defined above. So this is the condition expression. Question mark. If this expression is true, what is an output I should get? Eligible. So in the double quotations you can put, because this is a string, right? Eligible, colon. If the expression is false, then what we have to get? Not eligible, semicolon. Okay, so now if you print result is a string variable now. Why? Because this will return eligible or not eligible. This is string value, so I have to take this variable as a string. Now tell me, what is an output of this? Eligible or not eligible? Eligible. Why? Because I have taken percentage 30. So percentage greater than or equal to 18. The expression is true. If it is a true, this part will store in the result. If it is false, not eligible will store. So when I execute, is eligible. Suppose let us make this as 15. Now the condition become false. As soon as the condition become false, then not eligible will assign to the result. So when I execute this, you will get not eligible. Okay, so this is how we can use ternary operator. We can also achieve this by using conditional statement, if else condition, so on. So in the next classes we will discuss that. So this is called ternary operator. Okay, so with this we have completed all types of operators: arithmetic operators, relational or comparison operators, logical operators, increment and decrement. Again, in increment decrement you have pre and post increment and decrement, assignment or shorthand operators, and conditional or ternary operators. So these are the operators most commonly used in Java. Okay, so again all these operators again divided into three categories. Okay, so one category is called unary operators, binary operators, ternary operators. Okay, ternary operators. Now what is this action? What is unary? What is binary? What is ternary? Unary operators means those operators we can use with a single variable. The unary operator means those operators we can use with a single variable. Now can you tell me what are the operators here we can use with single variable? Can you just tell me? What are the unary operators? Unary operators means it can be any type of operator which comes under any category, but those operators we can use with single variable. Just with single variable we can use those operators. So what are those operators we can see here? Just tell me individually. Unary operators. Just tell me symbols. So what are the operators? Unary means those operators we can use with a single variable. Remember this term, single variable. See, arithmetic operators, if we want to use, at least two variables we require, right? So when you can perform addition, at least two variables you require. When you perform subtraction, when you can perform division and modular division, at least two variables we require, right? So they are not comes under unary operators. So unary means only one we should able to apply that operator only on single variable. So such type of operators we call it as a unary operators. Now tell me, what are the unary operators? Plus is a unary operator, right? Just single variable we require. Minus is also unary operator because single variable we require. Same thing, plus equal to, minus equal to, okay, star equal to, slash equal to, and modular division equal. So to use these operators we need only just the one single variable is enough. Right or wrong? Single variable is enough or not? To use these operators, plus, minus, plus, minus, star equal to, slash equal to. So to use these operators just one variable is required. So these are all comes under unary operators. Okay, even equal to also, single equal to, okay, and not These operators we can use with single variable. So we can call them as unary operators. Now, binary operators. Tell me, what are the binary operators? At least two variables we should have. So if we want to use these operators, at least two variables we should have. So what are those operators? What are those two variables? You must have two variables if you want to use binary operators. All arithmetic operators comes under binary operators because two variables at least we require. Similarly, all relational operators also comes under binary because at least two values we require to compare. Right? Two values at least we need to compare. So all relational operators comes under binary operators. Next. What next? Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Relational operators. What else? Logical operators. These two comes under binary. But not comes under binary. Not comes under unary because only one single variable is required. Two variables not required. But if you want to use AND or, at least two Boolean variables are required. Right? So AND or also comes under binary operator. Right? So these are all comes under binary operators. At least two variables we require to use these operators. Now, finally we have only one ternary operator. Three variables required at least. Three variables required. Which is ternary operator called semicolon. In this, three variables are required. So three variables in the sense what? If I look at this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, three things are required. If I look at the expression, this is one variable, this is second, this is third. If you have these three, then only we can use ternary operator. Right? So ternary means 3, binary means 2, unary means 1. So unary operators we can use with single variable. Binary operators we can use with two variables. Ternary operator we can use with three variables. Okay? So these are all about operators concept. So these are all fundamental, very basic, very fundamental concepts. You have to practice a lot. So if you are not practicing these things, upcoming sessions or upcoming concepts, you cannot understand. The coming sessions we will discuss conditional statement, looping statement, so many things, so many examples. These are all fundamentals. If you not understood this, you cannot understand further concepts. So you have to practice this multiple times. You need to aware of this. Okay? So clear? Everyone, please confirm in the chat window once again. Operators concept. Right? So let us stop here for today's session and do this practice, and I will give one assignment based on this topic, yesterday's topic and today's topic. Yesterday we discussed about variables and data types, and today we discussed about operators. Now based on that, I will give you one small assignment. You guys can try this. I will also provide the solution for this, but this is a little different. I will tell you what exactly. Swapping of two numbers, very popular program, but I'm expecting to do this the different way. I'll tell you how can we do it. Swapping of two numbers. What is swapping? So what is swapping? So let me just give you logic, you guys can try. So swapping means the interchanging of values between two variables. Okay? Just by using arithmetic operators without using any temporary variable. Just by using arithmetic operators, you can do that. Swapping technique, swapping of two numbers without using temporary way. So you guys can try this. Think about this logic, how can we do this? And if you Google it, you can find the solution in many places. There are so many solutions are there without using temporary variable. Almost 4 to 5 different solutions are there. But I ask you guys can guess, and you guys can check the logic, and accordingly you can try this. And for the solution, I will share a small video here. I will just share a small video link here. You can just go to that video and you can understand the solution. I have given almost 3 to 4 different ways we can do the swapping. Okay? So you guys can use whatever you want. That is up to you. Don't ask me now. Okay. You can use any way other than the temporary variable. There are 4 to 5 different ways out there. You can find out. At least 1 or 2 ways you guys can. At least 1. Okay. Any approach is fine. But other than using temporary variable. So don't use temporary variable. Other than using temporary variable, that approach, you can try any other approaches. You can use plus minus operators. You can use stars, slash operators. With different type of arithmetic operators, you can use combination of those operators. But you don't want to create any other variables. Just A and B. Only 2 variables you have to create and you should able to swap. No temporary variable. Without temporary variable. Just A and B. Only 2 variables you have to create and you have to do the swapping. So here I have given the link. This is the link. You can just go through this link. Okay. And I have explained all the approaches in this video. First you try yourself. Okay. And if you are not able to get the logic, then go to the video. You can understand that logic and you guys can prove it. Okay. So here in the notes I provided this link solution. You guys can refer this. This is the assignment for today's session. And slowly I'll try to increase assignments also. And day by day, because once you start learning more concepts, I will try to give more number of assignments. Fine. That's it. So this is a topic for today. And tomorrow we'll continue with another topic. Okay.